But first, it's a fine balance between reality and expectation when it comes to getting your hair done, which is why we have stylist Joey Figureido here with some tips to help make sure that when you're done with that hair appointment, you leave the chair happy and your stylist leaves feeling fulfilled as well.
Yes.
And you brought our lovely model, Christina,
yes.
here today.
I love it.
I want to start by asking you about Pinterest pictures because you probably get a lot of clients come in with those. What's your take when you see someone come in with their phone and say, make me look like that?
It's a love-hate relationship because I love Pinterest, I love pictures because it really gives the stylist an idea of where you're kind of going with it. And the consult can last, 5 minutes or could last, 15 minutes. But we really want to kind of see where the client's head is at. So we like to kind of pick apart these pictures and see what they're looking at, and then we have to ask the questions. It's kind of like a mystery. We have to solve this mystery of how they're going to wear their hair every day.
Right. Do they want it just for this one day, or is it something that they'll be able to physically replicate
Exactly.
every day?
And this is a thing that's really big. It's been big for last year, is this balayage technique, hand painting. You're going to get all those dimensions within it. But I always ask that question, are you going to curl your hair like this every day? And they're like, no. And I'm like, well, it's not going to look like that picture then, And so with Christina here, we curled half her hair, so you can kind of see, turn right here.
So this is how Christina, on the side closest to me, is how she wears her hair.
Yeah, so she likes to wear it smooth and straight. So yeah, this is what it's going to look like with this, hand painting technique, giving her natural roots here, and kind of very soft, but it's smooth, right? But then when you go in here, then you can kind of see all those low lights that we put in, that dimension and things like that. And this is what the Pinterest hair looks like, right? And so you kind of want to, kind of navigate on how they're going to do their hair the majority of the time. Now, everybody's not going to curl their hair every day, but you kind of want to see, because that gives us an idea of where to put the color.
And it'll change what you want to do based on what your client is planning on doing every day. So what do you wish a client would bring with when they come to you for an idea or a change? What's your dream list of things you want them to bring?
It's not very much, but there's two big things that I really like talking to my clients about, and that's multiple pictures. Kind of bring multiple pictures, like 3 or 4, so at least we can pick apart each one, because some people might like this length, but they want it a little bit longer, or they want this kind of blonde, but then the other picture is a little bit warmer blonde. So we kind of pick that apart a little bit. And then also with your consultations, don't go through your whole hair history. I don't care what your mom did to your bangs, when you were, 10 years old. Be very short with it, but kind of give us a little history about your hair so we can kind of navigate through that and see where it's been, so we can kind of, go from there.
There are a lot of interesting fashion colors people are sporting on their hair. Real dark purples and pinks. There's a rainbow look. How long does this last?
I don't specialize in this, but I know a lot of people that do and love it. It is a long process, and a lot of people charge about $100 an hour to do this. And you have to think it's going to be 3 to 4 hours, because you have to bleach it all out, then you have to get to that right perfect blonde, and then you have to apply the color, let that process. And guess what? Those colors, depending on the pigment, is going to last about a week to 3 weeks sometimes. Sometimes. The pastels, they wash out really easily, because those pigments are so small in that hair that it's going to just wash out in that blonde. So it's kind of like washing a wall with paint on it over and over time. That color gets faded. Same thing with your hair. So you kind of want to be realistic with that. And those pictures, sometimes, look at what we do to our pictures on our selfies. We adjust them. They're adjusted as well. So
we alter the heck out of our pictures, right?
So brightening, contrasting, hue, saturation,
they might not
things
be real.
Like that.
Speaking of, what's the most common misconception with celebrity hair when someone comes to you and says, oh, I want to look like Kylie Jenner?
Oh gosh, it's a wig. It's a wig. I mean, these people have these gorgeous hair, but then one day they're blonde like that, and then the next day they have black hair, and then the next time they have teal root or teal tips. So you have to be realistic about this. This is not, they have a lot of money and a lot of glam team to make them look like that, and most of the time they're wigs or extensions.
So it's not real. Really, like most things online, like most pictures, it's not real. And same with, I'm guessing, black to blonde and short to long. And Kim Kardashian can look stunning with platinum hair.
And you can't have fine hair like Christina and then think you're going to have like this, gorgeous thick bob. But, you just have to be realistic within your limits.
Christina, thank you. And stylist Joey Figureido.
Thank you.
Thank you. If one of your goals